Sicari. Sicari is a word that comes from Sicca, and it is actually a Jewish word. Kind of a Roman word, actually, than a Jewish word. But it's also Jewish in the sense that the Sicari were a group, a subgroup of zealots, fighters against the Romans. People who resisted the Romans in Judea, the actual Israel. Specifically, those were a group of armed people, armed by the sika, this carved dagger that they would carry with themselves everywhere. And they were very organized, but randomly sort of organized. Meaning, what they would do is to spread themselves in the public, in the mass, wear this kind of hoodies, right, not being easily recognizable, and then just kill somebody by surrounding this person, kill him, and then just leave. And that was pretty much it, right? And that is how they operated. That is how they slew Jonathan the high priest. Now, they conquered this fortress that was in Masada. And they conquered and they made it basically their base. They would go there, they created the temple inside. They were extremely severe. They were extremely strict in practicing the religion. They had the temple inside, they practiced ablution, meaning they would wash themselves even to 10 times a day. They would recite the Torah and everything else. But they also believed that resistance allows somebody to kill somebody else. In particular, allowed them to kill Romans and every other representative of the Romans. They were cunning, smart, but they were also a little cruel. For instance, in the siege of En-Gadi, to attain water, they killed 700 people. And eventually, their kingdom of terror dissipated. It was a sudden sort of dissipation. Why? Because they were all basically 900 people in Masada, and the Romans simply surrounded them. And at that point they saw no escape. Their only escape was to commit mass suicide. The legend, specifically the Roman version of this legend, narrates that when they saw themselves surrounded and the army all outside of Masada, they understood it was just a matter of time and they committed suicide. Out of 900 people, only 7 were able to not end up dead in the mass suicide. Because you cannot kill in Jewish tradition, you cannot kill somebody else, otherwise that's hell, right? That's the same for any other Christian religion. What they thought of doing was kind of like first assigning this role of killer to 10 people, and then later on these 10 people started to kill each other consequently till the last one had to commit suicide. That is the legend. Now, we do have some doubts on this legend, but the truth is that something like that must have happened. The Romans, to declare victory over Masada, also coined a new coin with the writing of Judea, which is Latin for the actual Israel, and the image of a woman and a little baby. And that is because all the people that were able to escape the mass suicide were either women or children. I think they were 2 women and 5 children, something along those lines. And that is how the legend also kind of like was ignored for so long. Because yes, we were aware of this coin, but also we didn't know what actually had happened until archaeologists were able to find some traces of the mass suicide. And that is it. That is the history of the Jewish Sicari. With that being said, guys, I'll leave the comments to you, so let us know, comment below, and if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll talk later. Bye!